So, Leeds United away at Elland Road. Massive, massive game for Newcastle, considering where they are in the league and only a few points behind the top 10. Can we actually get in the top 10 over Christmas? Let's have a look. Hi everyone, I'm Paul. Welcome to the Toon Review, previewing the match coming up against Leeds United at Elland Road. Very, very big game this for Newcastle, and I suppose Leeds United, given the results that they've had recently. Leeds United coming off the back of a 2-1 defeat to West Ham on Friday. Not the greatest results, certainly not what they would have expected. And a lot of little criticisms coming out now about Bielsa. Again, has he got a plan B? Can he change it around? We've got two managers in this game who really, I think, have been a bit stubborn with the tactics this season, if that's fair to say. Bielsa, very, very attacking manager, nice to play football. Personally, for me, I'd rather Newcastle United did that than play the football we've been watching under Steve Bruce. Again, Steve Bruce has been very sort of backwards in coming forward with Newcastle United this season. Defence has definitely been his focus, and it hasn't been the right things sometimes. But having said that, in the victory against West Brom, he did make those changes, which I mentioned in my review of the game. He did change it round for the better. Now, I'm just hoping that when it comes to the match against Leeds on Wednesday, that he's learnt a lesson and he actually puts a team out that goes out to win the game. I don't want him to sit back today or tomorrow and think, oh, Leeds are very, very attacking, we'll go defensive again. We'll let them have the ball and we'll try and catch them on the break. We're not the team to do that. We know we're not the team to do that. The last 20 minutes on Saturday were good. Not fantastic, not brilliant, they were good. And, it actually was nice to see us having so many attacking players on the pitch and going to try and win the game. Callum Wilson was superb without scoring a goal. He just worked his arse off. I really do think that maybe it's time to put two up front with Wilson and Dwight Gale. For me, Joe Linton didn't really do anything against West Brom. He's in and out, Joe Linton, isn't he? Yes, he did really well against Palace, but was a bit anonymous for me against West Brom. I'm not saying he was rubbish. He was just a bit anonymous. And we need strikers who are going to go in there. I was talking about in my review about the strikers making runs into the box. Joe Linton just jogs in, whereas Dwight Gale and Callum Wilson both sprint their arse off to get in positions to score goals. And that's what we need. So, does he go to a 4-4-2? Probably not. That's just a pipe dream, really, for us to go 4-4-2. I think it'll be very difficult for us to go 4-4-2. I'm not sure. It depends, really, on who's back. We don't know about St Maximin. The club have been very, very quiet, as has Steve Bruce. We don't know where this guy's gone. He wasn't involved on Saturday at all, not even on the subs bench. There was no real explanation from Newcastle to say he was one of the guys with COVID, or he's recovering, or he's still injured. And this is what really pisses me off about our club sometimes, that we don't get to know what is happening to these players or where they are. We know that there was a possible fallout between ASM and Bruce. We don't know the details of that, but has that continued? And is he putting ASM in the cold, or will he be fit for Wednesday? Who knows? But it's going to be a good game. I have no doubt about it. It will be a good game if we go at Leeds, because we know Leeds are going to come at us. That's the way Bielsa sets his side out. They play the football on the ground. They like to attack. But if we go at them, let's give them something to worry about for once, instead of everybody within the Newcastle coaching staff worried about our opposition. How about let the opposition worry about us? Certainly with the front players we've got. Like I said about West Brom, that last 20 minutes, it was so nice for us to go out and try and win a game of football rather than defend for 90 minutes. It was nice to see us attack. And the winning goal was just gorgeous. It was fantastic. Beautiful ball in from Murphy and right on the head of Dwight Gale, who did really well, getting in front of Ivanovic, and a lovely header in off the bottom of the bar. that's what we should be doing. And every Newcastle United fan knows that that's what we should be doing. You know, Leeds United are currently down in 14th in the league. They've lost 3 of the last 5 games with a win and a draw in between. So they're not playing that well at the minute, Leeds United. They've had some difficult results. You know, West Ham went there on Friday night, turned them over 2-1. Why can't we go and do that? Or why shouldn't we? I don't want Steve Bruce to come out in his press conference again and say, we'll give it a try. You know, that's what he likes saying, we'll give it a try. No, Steve, you won't give it a try. You'll go to win the game. Go down there, positive minds, positive attitude, attacking mentality. Let's utilise our attackers and let them take the shackles off. Go at them. That's what we want to see against Leeds and against Fulham at the weekend. You know, Fulham did very well against Liverpool yesterday. Yes, they got a point. And yes, they probably should have deserved to have won the game. But the Fulham aren't good away from home. We know that. And we have an opportunity now in these next 2 games to have Newcastle United comfortably in the top 10 of the Premier League over Christmas. Now, you asked me at the start of the season what I think would be in the top 10 at Christmas. I would have said kiss my ass. There's no chance of that happening. But now there is. You know, and like I said in my previous video, it's an opportunity for Steve Bruce to try and get a few fans won over. Do I think he will? Probably not, because a lot of fans know he's not the way forward. But if we look at it another way, you know, in the short term, while he's here, if he can get us up the league and we can maybe do well in the Carabao Cup, you never know. You just never know. But he has to change his mentality to the game. He has to get rid of these dinosaur tactics and actually utilise what we have up front. But it all depends, I know, who's fit and who's not for the game. You know, I think, quite honestly, it could be the same team. It could be the same 11 that he starts. He might bring Matty Longstaff in for Sean. He could leave Shelvey out. I think, realistically, I think Murphy deserves to start. Richie, I think, should go left back for this game. I think he needs to give Jamal Lewis a day off. He wasn't very good against West Brom, but it turns out that he had COVID. He was one of the ones recovering. So, you know, let's give the lad a bit of slack. But I think playing Richie there and maybe putting Joe Linton out on the left, why not? Or putting Almiron out there. There's various different roles that he can do with his team. Does he go 2 up top, though? Would you like him to go 2 up top? Because I'd like to see it. I'd love to see Gill and Wilson pair off. 2 very quick players and 2 very attacking-minded players. But do I think Steve Bruce will do it? Nah, I honestly don't. I think he'll go defensive, but I'm trying to be positive here, guys. I really am. I'm trying to sort of big this game up and say, "Coway lads, we can go and beat Leeds," because we can. We can. I just don't want to see us defend for 89 minutes and sneak a goal. I mean, you know, if we defend for 89 minutes, sneak a goal and win 1-0, I'll be delighted to get the 3 points. But I just want to see us win in style for once, you know what I mean? That's what a lot of fans want. They want us to see a win in style is what I want from the Leeds game, but we'll see. But anyway, that's what I think. I do think we need to go on the front foot, attack them, go at them, try and get the 3 points, go with a positive attitude and not sit back, because I think if we sit back, Leeds will win the game. They've got some very, very, very talented players, Leeds United, when they're on the front foot. That's why I think if we go on the front foot, we will have the opportunity to beat them more than the other way around. Put Leeds on the back foot and let's really pressure them. Let's give them a surprise, because Leeds will expect us to go there, turn up, sit behind the ball, soak up the pressure and try and catch them on the break. Why not just turn it around a little bit and go at them from the start? Instead, make them be frightened of us. I think that's the way forward. I honestly do. I want to see that happen. I'd love to see us do that. But let me know in the comments what you think. What do you think Steve Bruce should do? Should he go 2 up front? Do you want to see 2 up front? Do you want to see us go attacking against Leeds? Or would you rather us go defensive against Leeds and maybe go attacking against Fulham to make sure that we don't drop points? That's another way of looking at it, I guess. But leave your comments below. We'll have a chat about it. If you are new to the channel, thank you very much for tuning in. Do hit the subscription button if you've enjoyed what you see. Plenty more videos to come. hit that like button. It really, really helps me build the channel, hitting that like button, and share it around all your mates, etc., so we can grow the channel. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the Leeds game. Hopefully we'll come back with another 3 points. How are the lads? Take care.
Be strong.